Your content is not failing because you are not posting enough. It may be failing because people do not trust what they are seeing. That is the part most founders do not want to face. They want to blame the algorithm, they want to blame reach, they want to blame timing, they want to blame the platform. But sometimes the truth is simpler. The content is visible, it is just not convincing. This is move 7 in the August Chimen Business Strategy series, avoiding the visibility trap. And if you ignore this move, you may spend the next few months becoming more visible to people who still do not buy from you. That is not growth, that is public rejection with analytics. August is not a month to chase empty attention. Monkey month strategy and autumn metal energy sharpen judgment. People can sense weak positioning faster. They can feel when your message is unclear. They can tell when your content is trying to sound important but has no real business weight behind it. And in Period 9 business strategy, visibility matters. But visibility without trust becomes noise. That is the trap. You think the solution is to post more. But if your positioning is weak, posting more simply helps more people ignore you faster. Painful, useful, continue. Namakotamu Hababa. Most founders misunderstand visibility. They think visibility means being seen. No, being seen is only the first layer. Visibility must create recognition, must create trust, must create desire, must create action. If your content stops at visibility, then people know you exist but do not feel compelled to move. That is why your views may go up while your sales stay flat. That is why people can like your post but never inquire. That is why people can say great content and still buy from someone else. Compliments do not pay invoices. A tragic discovery for many personal brands. Namakutamoha. Here is the painful founder reality. You may not have a content problem. You may have a positioning problem. You may not have a reach problem. You may have a relevance problem. You may not have a consistency problem. You may have a conviction problem. You may not have an algorithm problem. You may have a trust problem. And if you keep solving the wrong problem, you will waste August creating more content that does not move the business. That is the cost of the visibility trap. It keeps you busy enough to feel productive, but ineffective enough to stay stuck. Masha, this is where Chiman Dunjia becomes useful for founders. Chiman for business owners is not about shouting louder into the market. It is about understanding what action matches the timing. Sometimes the right move is visibility. Sometimes the right move is refinement. Sometimes the right move is repositioning. Sometimes the right move is silence while you prepare a stronger campaign. Sometimes the right move is to stop exposing a weak offer to more people. That is strategic execution because attention is only useful when the business is ready to convert it. Namaskar. Let me make this very direct. If your offer is unclear, visibility exposes confusion. If your proof is weak, visibility exposes. If your authority is vague, visibility exposes insecurity. If your message is generic, visibility exposes sameness. If your business cannot deliver well, visibility exposes operational weakness. And once people see weakness, rebuilding trust takes longer than gaining attention. This is why some founders should not rush to be louder in August. They should become sharper first. Your audience does not need more inspirational content. They need a reason to believe you understand their pain better than anyone else. They need a reason to believe your method works. They need a reason to believe you can diagnose what they cannot see. They need a reason to believe paying you is safer than staying stuck. If your content does not create that belief, then it is entertainment. Maybe useful, maybe pleasant, maybe nice, but not commercial. And founders who build content that entertains but does not convert eventually become unpaid educators for someone else's sales funnel. That one should sting. Here is the August visibility audit. Look at your last 10 posts or videos. Did they make your positioning clearer? Did they identify a specific business pain? Did they create urgency? Did they show consequence? Did they separate you from competitors? Did they lead people toward a next action? Did they make someone think, I need to speak to this person? Or did they simply add more noise to an already noisy market? Be honest, because your future clients are already judging. They may not tell you, they just do not inquire. inquire. Silence is feedback. Most founders just refuse to read it. This is where founder burnout begins. You keep creating content, you keep showing up. You keep posting, you keep checking views, you keep wondering why the market is not responding, and slowly you start doubting yourself. But the real issue may not be your ability, it may be that your message does not create enough pain, clarity, or trust. So instead of changing the strategy, you push harder. That is how founders burn out. They increase effort on a broken direction. August is warning you against that. Number column, period 9 rewards visibility, but it punishes weak identity. If you are not clear about what you stand for, the market will place you into the nearest convenient category. Another coach, another consultant, another trainer, another metaphysics person, another business advisor, another content creator, another person giving advice online. If that happens, you have already lost pricing power. Because when the market cannot see your distinction, it compares you by convenience, popularity, or price. That is a dangerous place to be. Number Carl. So here is the August move. Stop asking, how do I get more views? Ask, what should people trust me for? What pain do I want to own? What mistake do I help founders avoid? What decision do I help them make better? What result do I help them create? What cost do I help them prevent? What timing do I help them see? That is how visibility becomes authority, not by posting more, by becoming impossible to confuse with everyone else. This is why I want you in my Telegram chat, because I do not just talk about visibility. I talk about timing, positioning, founder decision making, period 9 business strategy, 气门 strategy, and the business moves that are easy to miss when you are busy chasing attention. Most founders only realize their positioning is weak after the market has ignored them for months. Do not wait that long. Join the Telegram chat if you want sharper business timing conversations before the crowd catches up. Because once everyone sees the same shift, your advantage is already smaller. Ababa, here is the painful truth. You may not regret posting too little. You may regret spending months posting the wrong message. You may regret building visibility without conversion. You may regret becoming known for something that does not lead to premium clients. You may regret attracting the wrong audience because you were afraid to speak more directly. And by the time you fix it, someone else may already own the position you are. That is how founders lose quietly. Not in one dramatic failure, in months of unclear visibility. Ababa, before August ends, choose one visibility correction. Sharpen your offer. Sharpen your pain point. Sharpen your point of view. Sharpen your proof. Sharpen your CTA. Sharpen what you want to be known for. Then post from that place, not from panic, not from boredom, not because the platform demands sacrifice at the altar of content. Post because the message supports the business. Subscribe if you want more Chiman Dunja, August Chiman Forecast, Visibility Strategy, Chiman for Founders, Chiman for Business Owners, Chinese Metaphysics Business Strategy, Period 9 Business Strategy, Business Timing, Founder Decision Making, and Strategic Execution. Join my Telegram chat if you want the sharper daily conversations about business timing, visibility, positioning, and the founder mistakes most people only notice after money has been lost. And if you want to know which August move applies to your business, your timing, and your chart, book a private Chiman consultation. Because visibility without trust is expensive. Visibility without conversion is exhausting. And visibility in the wrong direction can make your business famous